Hello everyone, I am Nikhil Bharadwaj Reddy, a fourth year undergraduate from Electrical Engineering, IIT Tirupati. So today my topic is fighting COVID-19 challenge. Basically building a platform for open research and large COVID-19 imaging datasets. So basically medical imaging is potentially well suited for COVID-19 diagnosis. This challenge is about connecting the best brains to support doctors with artificial intelligence systems. So like the main motivation of this challenge is divided into four groups. That is medical imaging, deep learning, data leveling, artificial intelligence. Medical imaging is basically medical imaging, in particular CT. CT is potentially well suited for COVID-19 detection, as you all know, and COVID-19 diagnosis it can help. So when it comes to deep learning, the first application of deep learning on CT data show a promising result. So studies, however, show no benchmarks and only a few models. And the data labeling part, high quality labeled multi-center training data is not accessible to developers, regulations, and computing resources are challenging. Artificial intelligence. AI on images is useful beyond diagnosis. Prediction of patient performance in ICU, disease prognosis, and survival analysis are key to save lives. So this is the motivation. And when it comes to plan, so the basic plan R for the challenge is to build a data set and allow the access to everyone around the world and provide a competition. So when it comes to building a data set, multi-center imaging data set obtained from various centers globally. So like from globally, you will get multi-centered from multi-center imaging will get data sets and allowing access flow. So full access for data contributed some hospitals are early on, supervised access to for third parties also, and competition platforms. So people submit their model and shared competition resources provided by the challenge owners. So the basic challenges, the challenge that we face in these challenges, like there are basically four challenges: tackling clinical problems and hypothesizing those that can be solved by smart image and data processing methods. The four tasks will be at the beginning defined by the clinical and research partners and at the end of the stage one. So one challenge is open eye, that is participants can solve a problem they define themselves. And the challenge comes in two stages. So the challenge that we discussed so far is will come in two stages, that is data aggregation and coding. So data aggregation, dataset aggregation form various global clinical partners. Our contributing partners, that is academic institutions providing patient data, have right to access the entire database and can begin their research. Clinicians and scientists will develop goal and hypotheses that will define the challenges. And when it comes to coding part, third parties can contribute and run their code and datasets without downloading them. Thus, the patient rights are protected while maintaining maximum data access. And the timeline of the challenge. So here you can see March 18th, data collection starts. So on March 30 onwards, usually there's a stage when the COVID has been bit increase in our country. So data collection starts on March 30. Data collection, biobank data curation and standardization. On April 6th, the stage one have been started. And on August 3rd, the stage, the first challenge announced, challenge registration have been open on August 3rd. On August 17th, official start of first challenge kickoff event live on YouTube. So this event, the link to this event have been posted in the description below. And opening job submission platform also been started on August 17th. On October 18th, the deadline submission for the data first challenge. This is the thing, and lastly we can see how the data collection process works. So this is how the data collection process works. So academy radiology departments and beyond and everything, hospitals and everything, they provide image data and it comes to us. And the M3I data pool coordination challenge, this part, we play the key role here. We label the data and we quality assurance the data. And we simply it is simple and quick development and experimentation with deep learning models, and we do this part. And there's some AI developer teams they actually what they do is development and experimentation training of the program using ESN. And after training the model, after training these AI models, we submit this to hospitals and everything, so that they can be treated for diagnosis they can easily diagnose the COVID-19 person or not. So this is the challenge. Thank you.